Yeah, we're gonna start off quickly by taking a look at the Sonic Frontiers gameplay. It's not my first time watching it. I watched it when it came out, um, but I've like had a few thoughts about it, and I think I want to stream and talk about it right now. Start here. Not quickly before I'll skip past that again. He has idle animations, which thank fuck. I can't believe Sonic Forces did not have any like idle animations at all, like none whatsoever. Well, my full screen is okay. It's okay. That's better full screen. So yeah, his idle animations, nice, like being better than Forces. So let me skip past that CGI. Now here's like the actual first bit of gameplay. Like it definitely looks similar. Like the model for Sonic definitely looks similar to like his Forces model. Well, in terms of like maybe the spikes and whatnot. But in the same way, it does. There seems to be some differences though. I don't know. Maybe that's the lighting. Like he looks a lot darker at some parts. But again, that might just be the lighting engine of the game. That's we don't know. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me just. What? I don't know. It's hard to tell what these are. I heard someone say they're child coins. That's definitely not what these are. Don't look like a child to me. But looks like just a new collectible. Grind rail up the side. I like this actually. I like that the dash pad doesn't just like force you up here. Like he hits the dash pad, he does run for, but then he stops. So there's some sort of control there. That's like it's a player's doing something. That's not just the game did it for you. Clearly, you have to hold up like to make him run, and it seems you need speed. If you to run up it, you need speed. If you have no speed, he just climbs and then walks up. I'm sure how he does it is explained through story. Whatever like new ability Sonic's got, I'm sure it'll be explained story. Now that looks a bit odd. I don't know if it's the camera. Can that go away? Hold on. Okay. It's the way he runs up it. I don't know if that's like, is the person playing, are they moving the camera with Sonic? Or is the game moving the camera for you? Because it seems this game has its own camera controller. You can move the camera yourself. So is that, so in that instance, is that us? Is that the player moving or is the game moving it itself? So it's like Forces where you don't have to tilt the stick right to go right. The game will just do it for you. You can just hold straight. Or if you do, will Sonic just run towards the grind rail and if he has no speed? I don't know. It's odd. There's that sound every time before he like homing attacks. I don't know if that means you can switch targets. Like you can choose which thing you want to homing attack. Because again, what I hear that what I don't like about this gameplay, there's no HUD. I know that's to show off how it looks, but I would have rather seen the HUD because I want to see like what everything. I like no, like, are we changing homing attack targets? Is that the sign for the tell us that you can homing attack? Like because there's a click. Before Sonic does like any homing attack or anything, it's a click, like a click noise. And I'm thinking, is that homing attack? Is that can you choose what you want to? Because it seemed like it here. Because normally you'd probably just log on to that one, but are you able to change it to specifically that second one to then immediately get to the sprint quicker? I don't know. There's a bit of pop, but honestly, popping probably doesn't bother me in this type of game. I don't know. It could probably be done a different way, to be honest. They could add something to make it not so obvious, but again, I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know game design. I don't really know how like you code stuff, so I don't know. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can. I don't know that, but Anyway, that walk is a little weird. I won't lie. It's a bit odd. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't look all right, you know? And the rings, they kind of just float to you. That looks odd, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not a bad thing, I guess. Yeah, those grind rails feel like really slow. Okay, yeah, okay, that looked kind of bad. That could use a bit of work. That like because he stomps and then shit just kind of pops in when you like land. That could use a bit of work. I do like the design of like the dash panels and the springs though. They look very different from like usual Sonic. That's nice change of pace. Oh, that's a hard container. Oh, so is Sonic gonna have health? Again, that's why I wish we could see the HUD because it's hard to tell. Like, is it the rings like usual, or does Sonic have like a health bar instead? And those hard something different. Again, don't know because the HUD's not here, so it's hard to tell. And then the boost as well, because he has the boost, but it's a different boost. It's not like every other boost in Sonic game where he's just invincible, or like he has like the blue like dash or whatever it is in front of him. This just looks like he's decided just to go a bit faster. Quick step. It's nice to sit back and I actually feel like people use the quick step because let's be real. In Sonic Forces, there's no point using the quick step. There's no area where you feel like you need to quick step, unlike Sonic Generations or Sonic Unleashed, where they have kind of areas, or it's like you can maybe use it to get to a secret shortcut somewhere to give you quick step instead. In Forces, there's like the only time you quick step is like when you really need to quick step is when the game forces you to. Like when the game decides, yes, you have to quick step now or else you die. And it's like you can't move normally if you tilt the stick, it's still a quick step. Again, the heart is the heart kit because there's a lot of them, so they're clearly important. I did like that. I like this bit here. I don't know. Like I like that where he just kind of runs up the wall and suddenly he's just wall running. I like that. That's very like it's like Sonic Lost World. Sonic Lost World did that too, where you could like run up on walls, and I think look, it's cool that he can just do it. It seems like it is taking good parts of like other game, like because like, oh that looks that's a funny phrasing, but again he can run on the walls, and it doesn't seem like it's hard to tell because we can't play the game right now. We can't see if you can you run up this wall, or is it only that specific wall that has that like because the surface looks very different on like that wall there and the wall he runs on. It's a different surface, so. Can he only run on these types of walls, or can he run on just? Could he not take the? Could we not take the grind wheel here? Do we have a choice? Can we run across this wall to get to this, or do we have to like go on the rail? That's the question I'm curious about. Another heart container. It looks like the trick system's back from Generations, which I like. I love the trick system. It was cool. Again hard to tell with no HUD, but I mean, it looks cool. I do like. It'll be interesting if that boost he does that make you invulnerable, or if you because again, there's no combat in this trailer, so it's you can't see how you attack it. But can you boost into them like other games, or is that completely gone? Like if you do that boost into an enemy, will you just take damage? Because there's no like again like in the other boost games, he has like that thing in front of him that make like does damage or in colors. It's not, but something there. But if so in this, if you just boost, will you take damage? And you have like it's forcing you to use the combat, which again we can't see in the trailer, so hard to tell. I like it. I do actually like his run animation though. I think it's nice. It's like it's different from like Forces one. The movement just seems something's a bit odd of the movement, a little bit, but I don't know. I'd have to like. It's like that thing where I wish I could like right now. I really do wish we could play this instead of an IGN person because I love to. I'd love to be able to just to test it for myself and see how, or like have someone else. Like I wish someone was talking right now instead of it just being silent. If there was a developer or the person playing just talking about it, more a developer or like so he could like describe things and describe Sonic's moveset. Because I don't know. Can he double jump? We don't know. Sorry about that. But yeah, like, can he double jump? I don't know. Because I swear, it sounds like at some points you hear like the same sound effect from Forces, but that could just be his jump sound. There's no like indication. Not in this part here. That'll probably. I don't mind that. There's probably some story thing behind it. Like that'll definitely be explained in like the story, like why Sonic can suddenly do that and what it is specifically and shit like that. Again, this area here, Sonic's in. I thought this looked like a boss arena. So could this be, or is it just here? And if it's just that, what's its purpose? There's some purpose to it. It's not just. It looks like an important area to me. I think there's either a boss here or something else here, and like the actual game, but maybe in this like demo or whatever, there just isn't. But look at it. It looks like a boss room. That's my opinion. Like a boss area. You fight the first or second boss here. Okay, the seagull there. I kind of like that. It's like a nice little like kind of environment details. It's like wildlife coming towards you and like kind of almost interacting with Sonic. Like I know it's kind of flying there, but still, it's kind of cool to see. I like it. It's like neat. So there was a hook there. The on it obviously for some reason, but I don't know. It's up. That's up to them. Dash panels. I do like just kind of exploring again. I hope what there's got to be that there's like a lot of freedom, right? And that's good because Forces. Okay, everyone will just we'll keep mentioning Forces, and I will as well because it's the last mainline Sonic game, right? So in Forces, you're very restricted where you can go. You go a set path, right? We know this. The same like kind of generations, but there's a little bit of exploration. In this, there doesn't look to be like you can go anywhere, but there's got again like people are saying that I agree with. We got to get more, right? There's got to be somewhere to go. Like, is there a map? Maybe. That's the thing we don't know. Is there gonna be a map that like tells you, or is I don't even know if one's necessary to be honest. It might not be, or it might be, and maybe that tower is like a you get a map. Like there's got to be stuff around here instead of just running aimlessly. Like hopefully maybe there's not showing off. They want to keep it secret. Possibly that's like my hope. Like in this demo, they just want to like show you the world, and they want people to find it for themselves on their first playthrough, or like whatever. So I don't know. I'll just back that first tower, and there's a puzzle. I'm okay with it. I don't mind the puzzle. Again, I like the camera control. It's been, you know how long it's been since Sonic's had camera control in a game? Since 2008, Sonic Unleashed. It's been over a decade since Sonic introduced having a camera control in his game and suddenly got rid of it. Why? I don't know. They just got rid of it. It's so odd. But yeah, but it's nice to have it back at least. Puzzle. Turns out a signal. And then there's like, it looks like a heart. Again? I don't know what that is. And there's this. And another one of the, like, it kind of looks like a spiked heart, kind of. Or like a fruit, maybe? I don't know. Again, we'll have to wait for more talks about the game, essentially, to figure out what this is. But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting, right? I'm curious and a little excited, but there's a bit of worries. If the it depends, again, they're being quiet about when was this recorded recently or a while ago? Like, what build of the game is this? That's something we need to know. What build of the game is this almost finalized? Because if it is, this needs a delay of like a few more months to like polish a few things. Maybe give Sonic. I heard a lot of people say more animations, and I would agree. Give some more animations to some stuff. Maybe try to address some pop-in issues as well a little bit. Fill the world out with more stuff. Um, the exploration looks fun again, but we saw from the teaser yesterday. There's combat in this game, right? And it's very different from traditional Sonic games, 3D Sonic specifically, where Sonic just homing attacks and the enemy's gone. It's more combo, like kind of like the way in this you saw him kicking and he did like the dash thing or whatever. It's like, what is that? We don't get to see it in this trailer. Like maybe how you string it together. And that's the thing. I wish we could have saw some like actual combat against enemies in this like gameplay. That would have been nice. Anyone has any thoughts? Go ahead and like mention them. I'll respond if you have anything interesting to add on. Tech demo. I mean, yeah. Just popping in a Sonic Run. Yeah, that's very true. They really take their time with this. Yeah, I hope this game isn't rushed. I want Sonic Frontiers to be a good game. I think everyone does. No one wants this game to be bad because we're sick of seeing like bad Sonic games. Bad like 3D Sonic has. I'm not gonna say there's good games, and I love the games that I love. Sonic Unleashed, one of my favorite games of all time. Generations, great game. Colors, it's good. It's okay. Adventure 1, Adventure 2, I really like. I love Sonic Heroes. 06 isn't great. Shadows, kind of fun in its own right. And Secret Rings is Black Knights, I enjoy. There's like so there's good games, right? But after Forces being just such a forgettable, mediocre, like Forces wasn't like '06 or Sonic Boom levels of bad. It was just bland, boring, like mediocre. And that's not what like Sonic needs, like especially when that time it was competing against like Super Mario Odyssey, which is like Mario Odyssey's a great game. It's one of my favorites. I just like Galaxy a bit more, but Odyssey was just such a great game. It looked really nice. The gameplay was amazing. The worlds were just great. And then you had, and it was a fantastic game. And you had Sonic Forces just being kind of boring, bland, just not much special to it. So, you know, we need something. And this looks okay. It just needs a bit more. Who knows? We'll see. Because they said there's more talks in June. So this is like just the first gameplay. Next we need there's definitely probably gonna be a trailer next Thursday for the Summer Games Fest, like a trailer. And which we'll see what that introduces. Maybe have some story details. Maybe it'll show off the combat a bit more. but I would like to see another bit of gameplay, more about the combat, and I want to see the HUD. And I want to see developers talking about like what they plan to do, or what what we can expect instead of just like again, this was good, but we need more. We need more for a definitive like answer to if this game's gonna be like great or not. Again, I want it to be great. I want this game to be fantastic 'cause I love Sonic. It is my favorite franchise. I've been a Sonic fan for all my life, and all I want is a good game to play. Like it's just fun, and I can just just play it. And if past kind of 3D games, I mean Lost World's fine. I forgot about Lost World. I guess that's the sentiment with Lost World. It's kind of just forgettable, but I enjoyed it, and it just made me kind of bored. But either way, all I want is a good Sonic game.